'tis the season for nostalgia. Fa la 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 la, seaweed brain. Welcome to my favorite month, Christmas. The month of Christmas. Turkey month, Halloween month, and birthday month are pretty cool, but Christmas takes the cake. The snow, the shopping, the people getting offended when you say Merry Christmas. There's no God. And Percy Jackson. Welcome to episode 1 of Let's Reread Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Starting with... How many times am I going to show you guys this book? I don't know. A lot, probably. After finishing Heroes of Olympus and sort of hating the last book, I decided that I wanted to go back and reread Percy Jackson and the Olympians, you know? Go back to our roots. I just realized how much I missed the original series. So, starting this week, I am taking a week a book and rereading my beloved series. Nay, our beloved series. Percy Jackson belongs to all of us. So let's dive in. Dive, because water, because sea, it wasn't actually that funny. Never mind. Look, I didn't want to be a half-blood. I missed Percy Jackson. Like, I didn't know how much I did until I did. I missed this kind of narrative. With Heroes of Olympus is split, third-person POVs. Sometimes the sass felt not super genuine and kind of forced. But I love Percy's sass. Authentic and friggin' hilarious. As I was rereading this, it was like I forgot how much Percy's life sucks. This poor kid, he gets kicked out of all his schools. Oh, whoops, you're a demigod. Did I not tell you that? Must have slipped my mind. He loses his mom to the Minotaur. He's accused of being the lightning thief. Literally, he's like at camp for a day, you know? And it's like, oh, yeah, as much as we wish you could just join in and play some demigod volleyball, we actually have a problem. Like, no wonder he's so sarcastic and angry all the time. And he is powerful. Man, I had totally forgotten how powerful Percy is. Because, I mean, they talk about it a lot in Heroes of Olympus, but they downgrade the importance of his power. It's like, yeah, Percy Jackson is really powerful, but he's just a goofball. Whereas in this series, it's like, yeah, Percy Jackson is kind of a goofball, but he's super powerful. And I know that sounds confusing, but I think that actually makes a difference. He's 12. He defeats the Minotaur. He defeats Ares. Like, he's 12 years old. Do you know how bad that makes me feel? Yesterday I stubbed my toe and took 3 Advil to numb the pain. Actually, and I'll probably talk about this in a lot of the videos, one of my favorite things about this book and the next books is I love Percy's progression of power and how powerful he gets. I like his strength and how it builds. It's like I said, it's people learning not to mess with Percy Jackson. That feels good. That journey feels real good. Because it goes from people picking on him in like the first, second, and a little bit of the third book, to people respecting him and seeking him out, and eventually him leading a bunch of demigods into battle. Like, people learn that they should respect Percy Jackson. I just love watching him become scary powerful. Trust me, we will talk about Percy Jackson plenty in all these videos, but I'm gonna get to the other characters. Okay, let's start with Grover. It's kind of sad, and I'm a little sad to say it, but upon rereading this series, did anybody find Grover a little bit obnoxious? Like, I feel like a jerk, but he's so whiny and wimpy. Ooh, he's annoying. I guess I distracted myself so much from him because he wasn't really in Heroes of Olympus, so I kind of just forgotten about him. Maybe this will change throughout the series. I'm pretty sure it does. I really don't remember. On another note, love seeing these characters for the first time. I love Chiron and Luke. I missed these characters so much. Also, Sally Jackson. Oh my gosh. I opened it up and I got reading and I was like, oh, Sally! Oh, I'd forgotten about you because of the reunion we didn't get in Heroes of Olympus. I'm still really angry about that. I miss Sally. Best mother ever. I love the humble beginnings of Percabeth. Annabeth telling him he drools in his sleep. Percy getting stuck in the water right in love with her. So romantic. You know, actually, no. This isn't really the beginning of Percabeth. It's the beginning of the Percabeth friendship, which is one of my favorite parts about this series. I love their friendship. It's kind of another thing we didn't get to see in the next series. They're best friends. They were best friends before they were ever dating. Oh, and when the trio embarks on their very first quest together. Oh my goodness. I got those feely kind of feelings you feel. I missed this. I love this so much. Classic quest. Running into Medusa, who's running a garden emporium. Krusty's mattress shop. Karen the ferryman complaining about his wages. The group telling each other, oh man, we're gonna go into the underworld, guys. This is the most dangerous thing that we're ever gonna do. You guys are cute. This is good stuff. Classic Rick Riordan. This feels right. And as much as I loved Heroes of Olympus, and I'm sorry that I keep comparing, it made me realize that there were several things that Heroes of Olympus, all in all, really just lacked. There's so much heart in this book alone. It's just equal parts silliness and bad A fighting. Gosh, I love it. My favorite part is definitely the water park upon rereading. I love it when they're about to go into the water ride of love, the tunnel of love or whatever, and Annabeth is like, ew, no, what if they see us? And Percy's like, what? Oh, 12-year-old Annabeth Chase. Aren't you adorable? And I'd totally forgotten about the Lotus Casino. Oh my gosh. I had all these memories rushing back to me of that really, really bad first Percy Jackson movie with Lady Gaga and Grover's dancing, and it was such a weird movie. You know what? I don't want to talk about it. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. That part is great. Followed by a very precious scene in a truck full of animals when Percy Jackson and Annabeth Chase decide to be friends. It's cute. It's cute as a box of kittens. Also, upon rereading this, I don't know, I forgot. I forgot as much as I love Percy Jackson, I equally just feel sorry for him. His life kind of sucks. And this is just the first book, but it's all kind of coming back to me now. Percy has not a super great life. And just in this first book alone, he is just sacrificing parts of himself over and over and over again. He owes the gods nothing, really. I mean, his life, technically, thanks Poseidon, but he's doing this because just to set things right. He's a 12-year-old kid. You forget how much you respect Percy Jackson. He's not just the silly, sassy guy in Heroes of Olympus. Percy's been through a lot, and Percy gives a lot. And I think we all know, unless you're reading this for the first time, in which, what? How are you just reading this for the first time? We all know the sacrifices that Percy has to go through. I'm really excited about Luke. I remember the first time I read this, when I found out that Luke was a lightning thief, I was genuinely surprised, although I shouldn't have been. Rereading it, I'm like, wow, all the clues were there pretty much just in my face. Oh, I hate the gods. Oh, what if they're wrong? Oh gosh, I went on a quest that I hated. Oh, don't talk to my father. Oh no, I wonder who would hate the gods enough to steal Suze's lightning bolt. Now reading, I'm like, wow, this is almost painfully obvious. I don't know how I missed it. Let us go on. We are moving on next week to Sea of Monsters. You've got a week to read. Let's do this. Sea of Monsters is probably my third favorite. Actually, if you're curious and you do want to know my favorites, my first favorite is The Last Olympian, followed by The Battle of the Labyrinth, followed by Sea of Monsters, followed by The Lightning Thief, followed by the one with the blue cover. Titan's Curse. It's not that I don't love Titan's Curse or anything. I mean, I love all of these. I'm just ranking my favorite moments and what books they come out of. Alright, guys. So I asked you on Twitter today what your favorite parts of this book were, and you guys gave me some awesome parts, and we reflected together and had a good time. So as we read Sea of Monsters, tweet me what your favorite parts are. I'll pick out a few and feature them in my next video. Let us move on, shall we?